Barbara finds Adam with his beard stuck in a chain link fence, and that chain link fence is the only thing protecting him from a puma. She suggests teaming up, and he says hell no, because why would they want to get killed in batches? So he runs off by himself, leaving a pitchfork behind. Ryan is also starting to lose his grip on sanity, and is trying to convince himself that he couldn't have been the cause of Michael and Gavin's deaths. Maybe. He starts talking about himself in the third person, yells at a poster, then has a hallucination-type moment that kind of harkens back to Star Wars, and gets in a slap fight with a creeper suit, punches its head off, and then the face of the creeper head blows off and shows his own face underneath of it. Then he drinks some diet soda and passes out. So remember, kids, don't drink diet soda. Gus reveals that his secret project he's been working on is some more poetry. Some shitty poetry at that. And then, of course, the moment we're all waiting for, I got to be wrong again! And Bernie bit it via Scorpion. So, you know, if I just moved all my predictions up by a week, I'd be pretty on the spot right now. 6 little roosters, some often streamed live. 1 died to scale, and then there were 5. We've got a pretty well-established pattern at this point that the first line of a verse doesn't seem to tell you anything about who died. At best, it tells you who is still alive at that point in time. So we're just looking at 1 died to scale. You can look at scale a couple different ways. A lot of them feel like a stretch. You've got a musical scale, so you could be pointing at Barbara. You've got the weapon of a bathroom scale, which is listed on our potential murder weapon list. However, we've not seen a scale yet. And then we have the kind of original definition that I immediately fell to when we first got the poem back in episode 1, that is more like scale, like scaling things, like size-wise. As far as I can tell, that's really all we've got. If you want to go with musical scale, we have Barbara. Not a clue what a weapon would be for her. I've got nothing. So, just shooting from the hip. I'm gonna go with my original, way back in the day, episode 1, mostly uninformed opinion, that we're looking at Gus here. I'm saying he dies via the pitchfork, because we saw the pitchfork in this episode. I'm gonna say he gets run through with a pitchfork and dies to scale of the baby Gus death that we saw in the murder photos. Really simple explanation here. I don't have anything elaborate here. I just straight up and going died to scale. He literally dies the exact same way, except with a big fork instead of a little dinner fork. That's what I'm going with. I don't know what else you want. You can stop now. Video's over. I'm serious. You can there's nothing else coming. I'll see you next week.